We've all seen these cool YouTube studios people set up at home, and honestly it's pretty demotivating to watch those sometimes because you get to think, nah, I'll never have that. But unless you bought a lot of Bitcoin back in 2010, you're gonna build your studio gradually, bit by bit. Get it? Bitcoin? Never mind. Now, I've been doing videos for a while now here on YouTube, and I gotta be honest with you, it's a lot easier to get going and record these videos when it takes you less time to set up. So the faster I get to set all this up, the faster I get to record, edit, and upload. In a perfect world, I would just come here, press record, and that would be the only thing I would have to set up. But this is not a perfect world. Okay, let's do some unboxing. I'm doing this the next day. I filmed the unboxing yesterday and then I just got way too excited. Started playing with everything and then, yeah. Don't judge me. Let's go. This is the PSA1 Plus microphone arm from Røde. It stands as an upgrade from the PSA1 and it has minor upgrades but significant. First of all, my favorite thing, the way you can do the cable management is a lot more professional and looks so much better. And actually they've also improved the desk mount. It has soft rubber on both sides so it doesn't leave a mark on your desk. If you want to go the extra mile, you actually get this in the package. This is a super durable steel mount. You'll have to drill your desk and attach this to it, but then you can't move the microphone arm at all, so I would like to keep that flexibility for now. Also, besides how durable the arm feels overall, I love how silent it is. Like, I just move it with one finger. What? Look, for me this is a huge upgrade. It's my first microphone arm. So far I was using this lamp arm that not silent at all, and it was trying to kill me, I swear to God. Like, the amount of times I cut my fingers over here, over 9,000. And of course, like every piece of gear I buy, I watch at least 5 video reviews here on YouTube to see what people think while they use it. And so far, I can see one thing that pisses people off: the amount of logos this arm has, and that is 4. It has 2 over here and 2 in the exact same place on the other side. To be honest, for me it wasn't a deal breaker. Actually, I'm trying to find a new way to set it up so that the arm and the mic is not in the frame. I'm trying to maybe put it next to the camera so it comes all the way just outside of the frame, so I have the mic over here. But I hope for now the logo over here and the one on my mic doesn't piss you off. The one thing I did extra was to buy an extra long audio cable that runs on my arm under the desk up to the camera. It has one single purpose. I'll never use it for anything else. The only thing that might change in the future sometimes is that I'll remove the shotgun mic from here to put it on my camera to maybe vlog or something, but otherwise it's just gonna live here. Now let's move on to the piece of resistance, the Amaran 60xS. This is a 65 watts BiColor LED light that goes from 2700 Kelvin to 6500. It's a giant in a small body. I've been using this light for a couple of hours now and I love it. It has a small fan so it doesn't heat up, but I'm not sure if you can hear it. I barely hear it here next to it. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you can hear it. It's a perfect light for me. It has the features I need, it's ergonomic and portable. Have you seen the little carry case it comes with? This is awesome. And yes, it has a little knob in the back from which you can control the intensity and color temperature of the light, but the Sirius Link app they have is just one of those things that works, and I prefer using that. You can control all your Aputure or Amaran lights. For example, I have my Aputure MC little LED light over here on my right as a fill light, and I can control both of them at the same time or individually. So this is how it looks with just the key light over here, and then if I turn on the small fill light, professional! The light out of the box comes with this hyper reflector, they call it. They give you this little diffuser. I don't see myself using it too much because it creates a hot spot that I don't really enjoy, but you could just use it like this if you really have to. One last thing I want to say about this light before we move on is that they give you the option to run it on batteries. They gave you this little plate, V-mount battery plate. You need 2 of them. It doesn't come with batteries in the package, but it's great to have the option. I got 2 of them from my other light and they fit perfectly. And last, probably the most important thing to achieve this look is to get a softbox when you get this kind of light. And because this light comes with a Bowens mount, you can pretty much attach almost any softbox. I went with the Aputure Light Dome Mini 2 and I love it. It's also pretty cool that they give you this thing to mount inside if you want to put any light gels. I don't have any, but if you do, you can just put them over here. This is magnetic. Awesome. And they also give you this inner reflector. I haven't used it yet, but I think I'll play around later. What makes a huge difference in achieving this soft look is using the grid. Now, I don't know why they call it an egg crate. It's a grid, okay? I'm not gonna put eggs in it. Now let me show you, this is a side-by-side comparison on how the light touches my face with the grid on and off. Okay, let's stop bragging for a little bit. I've been recording YouTube videos in this room for about a year now. And ever since I've been trying to think how to make it more YouTube friendly, more recording friendly. So my plan with this room was to have something that doesn't take too much time to set up before I have to record, and also to have flexibility so I can control things around. So the first most important thing I had to control in this room was the natural light coming through my 2 huge windows, the one on the back and the one to my left over here. And these specific blinds are amazing because I can control them as I want. So if you ever see these 2 lines of light spill over here, up and down, it means I'm recording during the day. And the second most important thing is obviously sound. Right from the beginning I was fighting with echo. I don't think I got rid of it fully, but I made huge progress. I have a small carpet on the floor, but most importantly sound panels. One in front of me and one to my right. They help a bit with the sound dampening so that it doesn't bounce off the walls so much. So yeah, I'm super satisfied, especially with the new purchases. Slowly this place starts to look a bit more professional. And yeah, I am planning to do something about these white walls, but that's a topic for another video. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions about the products we talked today, just drop them in the comments below. And remember to destroy that subscribe button, damage the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!